guys, Magnum West here, and today we'll be taking a look at the SH Figuarts Deku or Izuku Midoriya. There's a lot I want to talk about this figure, so I'm going to keep the intro short and sweet. And with that being said, without further ado, let's get into the review. Alright, starting off with his accessories. I don't know exactly what this power is called. I haven't gotten to that part of the anime or manga, but it's like his power, the one for all power. It comes like on his right fist, and unfortunately you only get one of those. Then you get two like splayed out hands, kind of like you know, could be reaching for something or just like, you know, kind of open hands. Then you get two of these, and I think the other one's in my other room, but you get two of these kind of like clasp hands, kind of relaxed, you know, look pretty good. Good paint apps on everything. Little orange and black parts are painted, and then I'm pretty sure the inside is painted. I think that it's like molded in plastic, so looks real good. As you can tell, kind of that middle finger, there's a little bit of paint, but nothing crazy. And then you do get a suite of faces. So here you have like a yelling head, obviously, and then kind of a smiling grin face. And then you do get a grit teeth expression, and then you get two interchangeable hairstyles. I think this one's kind of dumb. I think they should have just gave you this one and then maybe a different head sculpt or an extra faceplate or something, but you get one hair where it's like splayed up that comes with the little, you know, eye power effect. This works really well. And then you basically get the same hair piece, but just without the eye effect. And then on him, it comes separately in the box, so I guess it counts as an accessory. Is I'm not gonna take it off. Is a little cape, like scarf thing. I think this is from like Gran Torino. I think that's his name or something like that. So pretty sick. All right, now jumping into articulation and sculpt. We'll start off with the articulation. I think this is the highlight of the figure. You're gonna look up really good. Look down really well. So you can't really look down too well, but you do get that kind of, you know, covering half his face. And you get pretty good tilt for how kind of bulky. Basically the way you want to do it is you want to tilt the head and then also push down, so you get a little bit more tilt. Same on the other side, and then obviously you get, you know, 360. So that's it for the head, and then shoulders go up that much. And this is, we'll talk about this in a sec, but that's actually my least favorite part of this figure. And you get good butterfly. You're gonna be able to pretty much go all the way across, and then pretty decent going back, and then obviously you get the full rocker, so you can move that around. Then the bicep swivel right here starts with this little like cuff thing right here, and this is where I think they should have engineered it better. Like, I think the ball joint as is, I don't think it's like really can be improved on that much. Like, the only thing that you can really do is magnets, but the ball hinge joint works pretty well, so I don't know why they did this. So basically, just to explain it really fast, I would be really careful because I think you can break this joint really quick. So it's basically a long peg that plugs into the forearm through the cuff, and then it's the ball hinge joint. So it's like, I mean, you're kind of begging for it to break. So basically, in order to hinge it, you can't, you know, typically with the ball hinge, you kind of do it one side and try to turn it. You can't do that with this figure. You're gonna turn the whole thing. So basically, what I've been doing is I'll bend it one way and then grab the whole thing and then twist it, and that kind of gets it. So I don't know if it was intentionally done that way, but I just think it's kind of dumb, and it's like just extra work for no reason. It doesn't give you a whole much, you know, lot more of articulation. So I really don't get why they did that, but whatever. That's probably my least favorite part of the figure. It is the least favorite part. Upper abdomen, pretty good, and then with the lower, I mean, that's really good, man. That's really freaking good ab articulation. And obviously there it's on a ball, so you're gonna be able to get like really good, don't get too crazy with it, but you are gonna get really good movement up here. The legs kick up really well, pretty much 90 degrees, so pretty solid there. And you get the double hinge, and then the freaking feet, man. This is amazing, and this is what I really love about the like new technology that Tamashii has. The ankles are amazing, and I think ankles are like ankles, abs, swivel in the thighs, and like butterfly joints are probably the most like distinguishing thing between really good figures and really bad figures. So when those are good, you're in pretty good hands. And then thighs, like I said, they swivel, and there's like a little bit of rock, so it's not gonna help that much, but it might give you like the little tiny bit of extra wiggle room that you need to get him in that pose you're looking for. And then, like I said, the ankles pretty much all the way up, all the way down pretty much, and then you get amazing ankle rock. So you're gonna be able to get him in any kind of pose that you really need. And then for the sculpt, I mean, I'm not too familiar with this design. I'm not gonna front. I think this is like from the manga or like a movie or something, or it might be his most recent design. I really don't know. I'm like I said, I'm not too like I'm barely on the start of season 4 right now of My Hero, so bear with me. Please let me know down below if you know where exactly this design is from. Let me know. I'd be glad to know. But yeah, design's really great. I think the execution of the design and the overall articulation scheme are really good. They work really well. The colors are really nice. I think the like crazy different kinds of colors. I mean, you have like almost indigo blue right here, white, gold, orange, black, green, red, like a different like kind of orange. And then you got the red, like you got this like kind of brighter red, and then you got this like maroon. And with a lot of unique designs like this, it really doesn't fit. If you tell someone like to put those colors together, they'd probably be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But the way it's handled in the design of the character and the way it's portrayed in 3D form is really good. So I think for the articulation and the overall sculpt, the $65 price point, I think you're getting it. That's what I would say regarding that. Alright, real quick, just to show you kind of how the hair works. So basically, it's the same for both. This is a scheme. You can take off the faceplate as such, and then you can replace it with whatever faceplate, just to kind of keep that, surging power look. Put on the screaming face. So you'll throw that on, and then it plugs in really easily. No, nothing crazy. It's not hard. It's not going to fall off or anything. It's really good. But what I will say is that, I mean, honestly, I would just glue these in there. Like, if you're not planning on using them, like, on any other figure, I would just glue them in, because they do kind of come out easy when you, like, actually touch them. But if you're not touching them, and you're just kind of moving the figure, they won't slip out. But I will say that they do come off, like, really easy, like, like, alright, now really jumping into some quick size comparisons. I just wanted to show them off, kind of some characters that make sense, or at least for you to be able to understand the height. And I think this is another big downfall of the character, or the figure, sorry, is the height. Lately, honestly, I don't really know what the hell SH Figuarts' height is. Like, I don't know if they're true 1/12 scale, 1/10, 1/11. Like, you'll get some really big figures, you'll get some really small ones, and it's all over the place. So I would say don't really be bothered by that. If that's something you're bothered by, I wouldn't buy this figure. I would just get the Rebel Tech. I think the Rebel Tech is much better scaled overall. Like, this guy's blown up everywhere, so he's like bigger in every way. At least from the review that I watched initially for this figure, where the guy compared it to the Rebel Tech one, this one's a lot bigger than that one. But this is the only other My Hero character I have. And I mean, in the anime, he's like reaches up to his freaking like, mid torso maybe, like his freaking the bottom of his abs. And here he's like, basically reaches all the way to his shoulder. So it's fine, like it works. but still, like, I think he should have been like maybe like 10%, 10-15% smaller. And then right here, this one's just like super weird. Like, this is like a massive, this is like the buffest Dragon Ball character we have in the SH Figuarts line, aside from the final form Frieza. And, you know, he's like the same height as this guy and like almost bigger. If, like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like width wise, I guess. So it's really weird. It's a really good figure, but the height is definitely off and just weird. Honestly, that's really the best way I would be able to describe it. Here he is, next to the, you know, multiverse, DC multiverse, Captain Cold Collector's Edition. Then we got him next to Thompson Art Toys, and again, like, this is 7-inch scale. This is supposed to be like a fully grown adult, and he's like up to his shoulder. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm correct me down in the comments. I don't know his exact height, but he's probably like, you know, he's still like 14, and he's a pretty small character compared to the rest of his classmates. So he's probably like what, like 4'11" to like maybe 5'2". So I don't think he should be this freaking huge. You know what I mean? And Trunks is probably like somewhere close to 5'11" or 6 foot, and they're pretty much the same height. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but, you know, it is an action figure. And then lastly, got him next to the Secret Wars, Marvel Legends, Black Suit Spider-Man. And again, this looks fine, like, but again, I think Spider-Man is like confirmed to be 5'11", and I don't know, for some reason this looks fine. Alright guys, and if you guys made it this far, that's pretty much the end of the review. So if you're just here for the review, thank you very much for watching the video. Make sure to drop a like, share, subscribe if you like what you see, and I'll see you guys later. Just real quick, you know, just wanted to comment on something. Is I think this is kind of the mark that we needed, that Tamashi's probably going to be stepping away from Dragon Ball for the most part, right? Especially seeing as most of their recent announces and releases have been reworks of old sculpts, or, you know, a 2.0 buck with a brand new head, or you know, kind of a low effort new figure. Really only new sculpts that I can think of is the Daima line and the Super 17, which honestly I think all of those are pretty mediocre, especially the Piccolo from Daima. I think the price, the $65 for that, is ridiculous. I don't think anybody should be paying that. I think the fact that we're getting this like really new, really good articulation, really good sculpt, and overall just really good figure from My Hero, brand new line, definitely shows where Tamashi's money is going, right? And I mean, for some people that's a bad thing. For me, I mean, as long as the same effort's put into everything as it is this figure, because besides the wrist joints, I really don't think that there's anything wrong with the figure itself, right? Like, it's not falling apart on you. It's not going to break easily. It feels like an SH Figuarts figure. So I would say as long as they keep that, I really don't have any major problems. And that kind of ties into my next point, being I think this is like the furthermore is going to be the you know, another year for third parties. I think we got a lot of really good third parties in 2024 and 2023. So I think 2025 is just going to perpetuate that, because the third party scene is answering and giving all the Dragon Ball community what they want, right? Just simply with the Beast Deities, which I'm still waiting on 5K. That's why I haven't done a review for it. Still waiting on them, so hopefully that comes soon. But yeah, just with Beast Deities being able to do a completely brand new 3.0 unique sculpt of Broly before Tamashi is just like, come on, bro. Tamashi has the resources, they have the team, they have the money, they have everything. They could have done it, and they could have done it fucking twice before Beast Deities was able to get theirs out. But they did it. So, to me, it's unfortunate. I don't think it's completely the end. Maybe it's just the end for a while, like while Daima's out. I think Daima is like a waste of time. I don't think anybody's like, oh my god, I need Daima figures. Like, I personally don't really give a shit about Daima. I think it's a cool anime, and like I'm glad there's more Dragon Ball content, but that's about the extent. Like really, the only thing I think is cool is like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and that's gonna be like a premium Bandai, and I think that was like $65. So I'm not about to fucking pay $65 for that small ass figure. So I'm pretty much done with Dragon Ball Tamashii figures until they release something that's Dragon Ball Z related or Super related. So I also think the re-releases are really dumb. Like they're reissuing figures that just came out like less than a year before their reissue. So it's like they're just getting money to make figures like this. I am excited though on the other side of the coin. Like holy crap! Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see from other animes that they're doing right now. But God, I can't fucking wait until they do an All Might, bro. Oh my God, I think an All Might from SH Figuarts is gonna be insane, and I can't fucking wait. Can't wait till they tackle like all the niche characters too. Like I hope they do twice. I hope they do fucking All for One. You know, I just started rewatching it, so I'm pretty hyped. So I would say that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. Like I said, let me know in the comments what figure from My Hero or like I said, any of the other properties that they just introduced you guys would like to see. But yeah, that kind of wraps this part up. Okay, well with that being said, regardless of whether you agree with me or not, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. I know there's probably going to be counter arguments and people that disagree with me, but I'm planted with my ideas, and I think more people, should at least try to get their money's worth when buying something and not just blindly buy something and be like super pro for it just because it's for a property you like. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much. We're so close to 500 subscribers. We hit 500 followers on Instagram, which is a real big plus. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Make sure to drop a like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, hope y'all have a good day. Take it easy.